We have some more information for parents now, and it has to do with something many families know very well. That's sports, education, life juggle. Local parenting educator Dr. Amy Alamar is here. Good morning to you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
This is one that I think everybody leans toward the TV a bit because so many people wonder this very, very thing. How much is too much? Are we doing this, the right way? Should we be doing it at all? First of all, for parents that maybe haven't experienced it or have kids that are coming up, what are they in for here? What is this juggle like?
So when you want to think about extracurriculars or sports, and they can be the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. You want your children in it to learn some lifelong skills, perseverance, teamwork, competition, some of those 21st century skills that we hear about,
Yes.
that grit. And you want to make sure you're doing it for those reasons.
Sometimes it's being done for things like college applications. Is that ever okay? Is that not a good...
I mean, is it okay? If your kid is that kid who's going to excel and they need to be pushed and they're going to seek it out themselves, great, go for it. But for the most part, our kids are in it to learn those life skills and to get some competition in there.
You say something interesting. If they're in it for the right reasons, sometimes are they doing it for us? Are they doing it because they think, it's the thing to do, or it's what parents, the ones pushing them, want them to do?
Yeah, so as parents, we need to take the position of cheerleader. We need to make sure we're supporting them, we're getting them to the practice, we're chauffeuring them around, we're making sure they're well fed, they've got rest. But we want to make sure that we take a step back and let them experience whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be sports, right? It could be other extracurricular activities. It could be a musical instrument, a religious school.
What about quitting? We're taught, we're in a society where quitting is bad, quitting is you gave up. Can sometimes quitting be the right thing to do because it's not for you?
Absolutely. So when you think about those right reasons to try things, exploration. We want to make sure that our kids are exploring new things, that they're trying out. We're not all good at everything. In fact, for the most part, we're all average.
Right. And parents need to realize that about their kids because often we're like, wait a minute, I think I have an Einstein at home, or I've got it's okay to be average.
Yes, but just like you would do something for the right reasons, you want to quit for the right reasons.
Okay.
So if it's that it's too hard or they're reaching that point where they need a little push, it's worth investigating, talking to the teacher or the coach, or just talking with your kid and making sure that the whole family's comfortable with that decision.
And you don't have to necessarily be at the extremes, right? You don't necessarily have to quit or go all the way. Maybe you just need to slow down a little bit.
That's right. There's rec leagues for that very reason. And in fact, we're seeing fewer and fewer kids participating in sports because the opportunities for rec are decreasing. So we want to make sure that we keep those opportunities open for our kids, that they can casually be involved. You don't have to be a concert pianist to enjoy music.
Absolutely. In fact, you can be terrible, and good for you for enjoying music, right?
Exactly.
So if there's one takeaway that you really want parents to hear in all of this, because this hits a nerve, right? This topic definitely hits a nerve. What would it be? What can they take away?
These are enrichment activities. These are to make our lives better. They're to increase our quality of life. We don't want to go crazy. We don't want to go crazy with schlepping them around to different places. We don't want to go crazy, pushing them to the next level. And we want our kids to enjoy it. So keep your eye on the prize, which is building character and not a trophy case.
Awesome. Dr. Amy Alamar, thanks for coming in. Great advice this morning.
Thank you.
All right. This is the book you can see right there, Parenting for the Genius. This is an awesome book, by the way. I've leafed through it, Amy, and fantastic. So go ahead and check that out and pick it up.